With John Cena retiring, with AJ Styles retiring, with Randy Orton's WWE career not looking so clear because we have not seen him featured on WWE TV, and if he is, it is very inconsistent. We have major blockbuster reports, updates, rumors, gossip, speculation, commentary. We have a lot to bring to you on this very episode. It's so important, so crucial to become a channel member today. If you don't want me to leave YouTube, because again, I can't do this by myself with all the time, effort, heart, emotion, passion. The blood, sweat, and tears is real, guys. Every single day I come on here, and it is all real. It is all natural. It is all organic. But, ladies and gentlemen, another top WWE star, a former world champion, is opening up about their retirement from WWE. Ladies and gentlemen, according to this person themselves, this isn't even the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters. Oh, no, this has escalated to something much greater, something different. CM Punk has acknowledged that retirement is approaching sooner rather than later, and shared why it is important to celebrate talent while they're still around. Whether you're going to boo them, cheer them, you got to react to them, you got to respect them. CM Punk emphasized that the wrestling business is constantly evolving with new faces ready to take over the wrestling industry. I know that it's sooner rather than later for me, CM Punk. That's why I think it's important for all of us, not just me, to celebrate every wrestler as they retire. There's a whole new generation of talent ready to come in to take our place, and in a way, we're excited to see that happen. For CM Punk, though, he is still lacing up his boots and showing he can go toe-to-toe with anyone in the business, in the locker room. But when the day comes, CM Punk exits with his legacy secure, a trailblazer who always did things his way, the voice of the voiceless. Do you want to see CM Punk retire, or do you think that CM Punk still has something left in the gas tank? Does CM Punk still have what it takes to get the job done? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Should CM Punk call it a career soon, or does he still have one more legendary run left? And we all know CM Punk will be competing for the World's Heavyweight Championship on Saturday night's main event. It will be the main attraction. It will be the closing scene that you see on Saturday night in the month of November, which I will always remind you, it will be a November to remember. Now let's get into all the other vital and pivotal updates we are going to score with you right here on Sean's View Entertainment, and it will never be a snore. Is WWE RAW going to be sold to a mystery buyer, leading to the return of this mystery buyer, bringing Raw back to the USA Network? Let's get into all the rumors and the speculation. Wrestling fans, this afternoon's story could change WWE forever as we know it. Rumors of a new buyer stepping in to control Monday Night Raw, tension backstage over AI creative, whispers of a TNA buyout, and John Cena's the creative on John Cena's final match versus Gunther at Saturday night's main event. It is all happening at once. We got a triple threat of action to give you. Maybe it'll even turn into a fatal four-way. Stick around because this report mixes verified headlines with shocking backstage rumors, swerves, and speculation like you have never heard before on this day at this time. So let's start with the confirmed facts. Deadline is reporting that WWE extended Raw's run on USA Network through the end of 2024. Now, we're just bringing you up to speed because there's a major update to this. Valued at roughly $25 million before it shifted to Netflix earlier this year in 2025. Reuters and The Guardian confirmed that Netflix paid nearly $5 billion to stream Raw globally for 10 years, the biggest streaming deal in wrestling history. CageSide Seats broke the story of internal unrest. WWE's creative writers are reportedly furious about AI tools being tested for storyline development, fearing that their jobs are on the line. And Economic Times confirmed that John Cena's farewell main event in Washington, D.C., marking his final chapter in the ring. That's the actual foundation. Now the rumor mill is on fire. There is industry chatter exploding this week. A mystery buyer, according to gossip online, possibly a media conglomerate or private equity group, is negotiating to acquire rights to Raw and bring it to the USA Network. Now, will it make it hurt? Is this something you want to see? Is this something you're intrigued by? Is this something that entertains you, that invests you? Unnamed insiders, according to those in the know, claim that the group is frustrated with Raw's Netflix direction, believing traditional TV can still draw massive live audiences. One wild theory Almost like Austin Theory, who will be returning. Austin Theory will be returning with a renewed push. Do you want to see the renewed push of Austin Theory in the WWE? Are you looking forward to seeing Austin Theory on your screens once again? Again, one wild theory points to an NBC Universal inked and linked investor. Another whisper that The Rock's business team, because we all know The Rock's big to do with the WWE, okay? We know The Rock's backing of World Wrestling Entertainment. $7 Ventures could be involved, aiming to merge sports entertainment, cable, and streaming into one mega brand. If that is true, we could be witnessing the birth of Raw's Renaissance era. Meanwhile, behind closed doors, WWE writers are in revolt, according to those in the know. CageSide Seats and other multiple outlets confirm internal tension over management's experiments with AI. Writers fear creative decisions could be soon generated by algorithms instead of human storytellers. Rumor has it that the AI initiative is a cover-up, a distraction, while upper management quietly negotiates the Raw buyer deal. As one source put it, AI isn't replacing creative, it's replacing accountability. Could the AI rollout simply be smoke to hide a deeper power struggle? John Cena's farewell in D.C. is real, it is confirmed, but rumors say this isn't just retirement, it's a legacy reset for the WWE. The company reportedly plans to use Cena's exit to pivot the brand for new ownership visibility. Imagine this. John Cena leaves the WWE forever, for good. Raw gets new management and a new creative era begins the following week. Fans call online the passing of the torch era. Cena's exit symbolizes corporate transition as much as storyline closure. Now let's talk about the other giant rumor. WWE potentially buying out TNA Wrestling. eWrestling reports internal TNA source claims that WWE has shown informal interest in cross-brand acquisition. Could the mystery buyer be helping to finance a WWE TNA media merger? Right now, we know they're working together. Right now, we know they're a tag team. But is there going to be an actual giant buyout? But here, viewers, is quite frankly where the video really starts, because this is where it gets really shocking and it really gets deepened right here on Sean's View Entertainment. The drama deepens. Multiple rumors suggest that Triple H and TKO executives are at odds over creative direction. If a third buyer funds Raw's TV return, that buyer would gain creative influence, effectively taking power from TKO's board. Sources claim that Triple H called the ideas hostile creative takeover. Again, called the idea from the game Triple H hostile creative takeover. If true, Raw could have a new authority figure both on screen and off screen before 2026 or going into 2026 is the fix-in. The USA Network and Raw's future. Fans have dubbed it the USA Network. The idea that NBC Universal secretly wants Raw back to pair with SmackDown, which is already locked through 2029. So if SmackDown can be on the USA Network, why can't Monday Night Raw return to the USA Network? Schedule leaks show USA quietly clearing Monday primetime blocks starting in 2026, according to speculation. Coincidence or corporate chess? Bringing Raw and SmackDown back under one cable roof could give NBC the bigger weekly live sports block outside the NFL. Now, we got to tie into this one, guys. The Rock connection and a streaming twist. Now, about The Rock, the great one, the most electrifying man in all of entertainment. Industry gossip suggests that his company has explored purchasing partial rights to Raw's global branding, giving him leverage as both a performer and an owner. With XFL's ESPN connections and his TKO ties, it's not impossible. Another theory, the buyer isn't The Rock, but the rival investment firm to Irie Emanuel, hoping to fracture TKO's control. If that happens, Raw could become a shared property. For the first time, Monday Night Raw, a shared property. Half streaming, half cable. The first hybrid wrestling broadcast model in history. The internet, of course, may explode over this. They may explode, okay? Oh, but before we get into more of this report, Asuka responds to Goldberg and the streak. We all know about the streak in Goldberg. We all know about the streak in Asuka. And now they are responding to one another, our Asuka and Goldberg, concerning the streak. Your thoughts, your comments, and your emotions. Whose streak was better? Who was more dominant in professional wrestling, Goldberg or Asuka? Now, again, bring Raw home petitions are trending online. Again, according to fans online. Fans calling the AI creative more a corporate distraction. Others predict the biggest TV swerve since Raw moved to Spike TV in the early 2000s. Meanwhile, insiders warn that the more that this rumor spreads, the faster that WWE stock will fluctuate. Investors smell change. Watch for these clues in the coming months. USA Network's 2026 schedule updates, unusual filings or trademarks from TKO Holdings, a potential Cena Legacy Night announcement teasing major corporate guests, any AI creative press release quietly disappearing from WWE site. Those will be the tells. Those will be the tells that something big is happening behind the curtain. So where does this leave all of us, viewers, fans, and subscribers? Who's got the real headlines confirming chaos? Credible outlets providing a network shuffle and fan rumors fueling a corporate takeover plot. Is WWE entering a new golden age or a civil war? A silver. It might turn civil and bloody. A civil war behind tech, television, and tradition. One thing is certain. The next few months will define the future of Raw, of WWE, and pro wrestling itself. Hit that like button, subscribe, and drop your comment. Who do you think that the buyer is? Do you want to see Raw return to the USA Network? This is Sean's View Team to keep you ahead of every twist, turn, and rumor. When reality meets speculation. And viewers, fans, and subscribers in bonus content. WWE's internal reaction to the backlash over Jey Uso's world title shot. Jey Uso becoming the second #1 contender for the World's Heavyweight Championship on Saturday night's main event. We got all the loaded details. The YouTube video of Jey Uso's win received more than 90,000 dislikes compared to just over 15,000 likes. The reaction was sharp and immediate, with many questioning WWE's decision to keep Jey Uso in the top title picture. Still, WWE appears unbothered. According to a brand new report from Fightful Select, WWE sources say that the company doesn't pay attention to YouTube dislikes. They question the accuracy of dislikes metrics since they can only be viewed through third-party browser extensions. More importantly, the company emphasized that those kind of reactions have no impact on future creative decisions. Instead of backing down, WWE is moving forward with its plain direction. Jey Uso is now set to face CM Punk at Saturday's main event in a match that will determine the brand new, undisputed WWE World Heavyweight Champion. WWE's response to the criticism shows that they're focused on the long-term story and not interested in pivoting based on online negativity. Whether the decision pays off remains to be seen, but for now, Jey Uso's momentum isn't slowing down. Was WWE right to stick with Jey Uso despite the backlash? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions below. And some people would say online, I don't get what people and their problem are with Jey Uso. This is just like when he won the Royal Rumble. They just love to yeet with him, but hate to see him succeed. And a bit of a paradox. It is fun to watch live and yeet along with that, but it's incredible steel and boring to watch at home. I think he lacks growth promo-wise, and he's not really helped. Hopefully a solo heel run rejuvenates him. Said perfectly, we need that Jey from the bloodline that really pushed to dethrone Roman. The one with the not feeling so Us promo. The Uso is a mid-carder at best, period. Jey Uso is a great wrestler, but I think WWE should stop making the same people champions. Stars like Karrion Kross that get overlooked is unfortunate. He would make a good champion, but he won the NXT title twice and then nothing. LA Knight is another example. He should be the world champion, but isn't. Drew McIntyre should be a champ as well. Even the women don't get the pushes that they deserve. WWE doesn't take into account fan reaction and things, but at the same time, I think they know the difference between genuine dislike and the usual internet bull, you know what, BS. It looks as if they have tried to put Jey over as a heel for his match against CM Punk. And personally, I think the story would have been better if they made CM Punk the heel. And again, according to comments online, fan comments, because some fans know what they're speaking, they know what they're talking about. Some fans don't know what they're saying. Because here on Sean View, I said your view. I've always said your view is the only view that matters. And that's why we bring up your comments, because your view is the only thing that matters on my website. But as it concerns CM Punk, there is rumor and speculation that CM Punk will turn heel and win the World Heavyweight title by joining the Vision, that this was the plan all along. Remember to subscribe and remember to visit my channel around the clock because I will never stop for you. This is what happens because I drill you with the real view. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is not just rumor and hearsay, what I'm saying right now. Oh, no, this is not just conjecture. This is not what you think. What you think and what you know and what is going to happen are completely different things, as the evidence all alludes to, as it all points to. And as I always say, the clash with the brash, because if it's not brash, well, then you should know it's never gonna last. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for becoming a channel member, a subscriber, and most importantly, clicking the bell, turning on notifications, becoming a channel member is so vital. Whether you can donate to it's a super thanks donation. Whether you can donate $1, $2, $5, $10, or becoming a channel member, guys, so important because I know. Listen, the wheel keeps turning. If I leave this site, if I quit, if I become homeless, you'll just move on to the next person. I get it. And that is why I will not die. Subscribe.